You've seen tanks and troop carriers, but you haven't seen this. A tracked flatboat that rides on air-filled floats to bring cargo ashore with no port. A bridge on wheels that unfolds in a river and ferries heavy tanks in minutes. A hovercraft that glides over mud and snow like flat road. A stealth ghost tank that hides from heat cameras. These machines don't just move, they change how armies land, cross, break through, and stay alive. This isn't sci-fi, it's real hard-edged mobility. On surf, river, desert, and skyline, built to get gear and soldiers where maps say impossible. Let's dive in. Number 10. DARPA Captive Air Amphibious Transporter. DARPA's Captive Air Amphibious Transporter is a 1:5 CAAT scale tracked amphibious vehicle prototype. It moves across water using air-filled pontoons attached to its tracks. It can tow standard 20 to 40-foot containers from container ships to shore without any harbor. So, how is this useful to the military? It is designed to relieve naval vessels from commercial cargo shuttling during disasters. That basically means the fleet can focus on the military missions it is built for, while CAAT handles beachheads, rough surf, and ad hoc landings when ports are damaged or unsafe in crisis and recovery operations. Number 9. M3 Amphibious Rig. In the recent past, armies often struggled to cross rivers that were too deep for their vehicles to drive through. But that problem is now much smaller thanks to the M3 Amphibious Rig. It is a military vehicle that can travel on land and on water. On roads, it rolls on 4 wheels, and in water, it deploys 2 large aluminum pontoons that add buoyancy and turn the rig into a raft. Because every second matters in battle, the pontoons can deploy while the rig is moving, whether on the road or already in the water. The vehicle has 4 ramps, and they can connect to another M3 in about 3 minutes. 2 or more rigs can link to form a ferry, able to carry the heaviest main battle tanks. In about 15 minutes, 8 rigs can join to make a bridge 100 meters long. Amazing! The M3 Amphibious Rig can carry up to 85 tons when moving tracked vehicles and up to 132 tons for wheeled vehicles. In simple terms, there is almost nothing the military cannot get across rivers, ravines, or other water barriers with this design. It works in strong currents and bad weather. Number 8. Navy LCAC. The Navy LCAC is a high-speed, air-cushioned craft used for amphibious landings. It has a payload capacity of 75 tons. It mainly moves weapons, cargo, and marine personnel from ship to shore and across the beach. Under full load, it can keep a speed of 74 kilometers per hour. Most standard landing craft can reach only 15% of the world's coastline, but that Navy LCAC can reach up to 70%. It runs with a 5-member crew and is not bothered by water depth, hidden objects, or tides. Ramps on the front and rear make offloading much faster. It can also maneuver well on rough ground, such as sand dunes, ditches, and wet snow. It is an ideal craft for surprise raids, since enemies cannot guess the place or time of arrival. It can launch from 15 miles offshore and hit beaches fast. Its skirt lifts the hull above the surface, letting it skim over shoals, mudflats, and shoreline without getting stuck. Number 7. K-Linen K7. K-Linen K7 is without a doubt one of the strangest aircraft ever made. Its look is far from the planes we are used to, likely because it was built in the 1930s and was among the first giant metal aircraft. It was over 9 feet long and had a wingspan of more than 173 feet. The wings were roomy inside, which gave space for many passengers. But that's not all. It also had 16 furnished staterooms, a radio room, sleeping rooms, a smoking lounge, and a small restaurant. K-Linen K7 weighed 53,793 pounds when empty and 83,776 pounds when loaded. It could reach a top speed of 140 kilometers per hour. Sadly, this huge aircraft did not last long, as it crashed in November 1933. The project aimed to carry heavy loads and long-range passengers safely overseas. Number 6. Triton G8. Triton G8-10, the strike group, showed this armored boat at the Eurosatory 2018 military show in Paris. It is 319 inches long and 91 inches wide at the deck, and it can carry up to 10 people. Two outboard 250 horsepower engines push it to 50 miles per hour, while a 350 horsepower version can reach 62 miles per hour. The cabin gives security, easy handling, and steady travel in harsh weather. It is built from high-density composite materials. The cabin is armored and has 6 firing ports. The cockpit roof has a gun mount for a 12.7 caliber machine gun, and another gun sits at the bow, with a folding seat for the shooter, letting him cover a 180-degree arc. The boat's total weight is 3.7 tons. Number 5. Atmos. Atmos, the Atmos artillery unit, meets the need for light, long-range, high-speed fire support on the battlefield, providing high firepower, mobility, and minimal response time. Atmos quickly shifts to combat mode and can operate in almost any terrain. The adaptable, modular system works with various all-wheel drive trucks and cannons of many calibers and ranges. The combination of the built-in electronic module, automatic laying system, and automatic loading system provides key advantages, including accurate navigation and autonomous operation and reliable communications links. It needs a minimum crew with increased firepower and accuracy. The artillery system is equipped with fire control computers, muzzle velocity radar, an inertial navigation system, and a target data acquisition system for targeting. Number 4. M1150 US. The M1150 is an assault breacher vehicle, basically a mine and explosives clearing machine. It is 40 feet long and weighs about 72 tons. It has a 1,500 horsepower engine and a 50mm machine gun. These tracked combat vehicles are built to carve safe lines through minefields, so troops and other vehicles are not caught by surprise by bombs or improvised explosive devices. At the front sits a 15-foot mine plow that slides through soil to uncover hidden threats. The breachers also carry a linear demolition charge system packed with C4. These rocket-propelled lines can be fired up to 150 yards ahead, creating a blast path that triggers and clears buried explosives at a safe distance. Crews then roll forward behind the clearance lane to continue the assault safely onward. Number 3. T-Ghost. T-Ghost gets its name from the idea of a ghost, unseen, untouchable. In war, you cannot shoot what you cannot see. T-Ghost is a Swedish camouflage tank that is almost invisible to thermal imagers. It carries a compact 120mm gun with reduced recoil and trimmed weight. The design hides heat, cuts noise, and masks shape. The crew can move close, pick a target, and fire first before the enemy even knows they are there, and stay hidden and mobile. That surprise strike gives a huge edge and keeps the team alive. Pretty cool, right? Number 2. Sikorsky Raider X. Sikorsky Raider X is one of the most advanced helicopters in the whole world, and its development was kicked off by the US Army. When it comes to pushing limits, Raider X has done a fine job and shows what the future could bring for military aircraft. It uses 2 coaxial motors and a rear pusher propeller. Most helicopters seat the pilot side by side, but Raider X is not a usual helicopter. To prove it, the pilot seats are arranged so that one is behind the other. This makes the fuselage narrower, giving the helicopter a slimmer shape that in turn improves aerodynamics. It also has a very powerful GE T901 engine that helps it reach a top speed of 463 km per hour. Sikorsky Raider X is easy to fly because it responds quickly to pilot commands. In addition, it can hover at low speed, and it can brake and accelerate fast while staying level. With this helicopter, there is no need for much routine maintenance, thanks to its self-monitoring digital design. The layout improves visibility and reduces drag, aiding speed, range, stability, and pilot comfort in demanding low-level flight. Number 1. Dagor. Dagor is a lightweight transport vehicle you may know from many war movies you've seen. It is a combat truck used mainly by the US military in the toughest battlefields. It can cover 85 miles in just 1 hour, the kind of ride you need for a quick response in a crisis. Even more surprising, it can switch fuel from standard diesel to JP8 jet fuel, which is pretty amazing. It is meant to carry 9 soldiers, but it can take more with the help of retractable seats. The machine gunner can also operate from the roof with comfort and good sight lines. It handles rough terrain, steep slopes, mud, sand, and snow. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed the video, smash like and subscribe for more.